Well, ahead of Donald Trump's appearance at this year's World Economic Forum, protests have broken out in Davos over his presence. Hundreds of people took to the streets bearing placards like "Stop Trump, No WEF," even as the US president makes his first appearance at the event in 6 years. Weighing in on the protests, Young Socialists, Switzerland's Vice President Nathalie Roos stressed that it was unacceptable for the World Economic Forum to host leaders like Trump. She alleged that the WEF is catering to the interests of the most powerful people of the world instead of the general population and their interests.
If you look at the guest list, we have, for example, Trump that is at the World Economics Forum this year, and we feel like it is unacceptable of the World Economics Forum, but also of Switzerland in general, to host fascists like Donald Trump, because that also kind of legitimizes their actions.
And our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur is in Davos. She's been tracking all the developments that are taking place ahead of Trump's visit there. Take a look at this report that she has sent in.
2 days of protests unfolded here at the World Economic Forum, Davos. And this is a protest that began with a march on Saturday. About 600 to 700 people gathered here at this very location protesting against the forum overall, but it was intense this time because of one person who was supposed to visit in a couple of days. We're talking about US President Donald Trump. Now, this entire agitation was primarily against Trump for several reasons. One of them being where they chanted, calling the American president as a dictator. Now, a lot of these protests are not happening for the first time. The World Economic Forum has often witnessed marches and rallies of this nature before as well. And majorly, the focus of that protest and that demonstration has been how the entire forum, the summit, is moving away from what its original vision has always been. The entire protest has hinged on the fact that there is more pro-capitalist approach to the entire summit and less of an approach towards a globalized and more equitable transfer of not just resources, but also other avenues. Does that protest really amount to something? We've seen it happen year on year. We've seen it happen this time too. It needs to be seen whether these voices are heard, or will the state leaders, especially the American president, do and say as they please. With video journalist Neeraj here at Davos, this is Dharamjot Kaur for WION World is One.